How did civil, where soldiers repair worn-out uniforms in the field? Imagine being miles from home, in the middle of a tough campaign, and your uniform starts falling apart. What would you do? Well, soldiers had some clever ways to keep their clothes in shape. They carried small sewing kits called housewives that had needles, thread, buttons, and tiny scissors. These kits fit easily in pockets or belts, making repairs quick and simple. Soldiers used basic stitches like running stitch or backstitch to sew up tears or reinforce weak spots. When buttons fell off, they would sew new ones on using strong, waxed thread to make sure they stayed put. If fabric was too torn, they would patch it with pieces of cloth cut from worn-out uniforms or surplus clothing. These patches were sewn over holes to make the uniform last longer. Sometimes, soldiers would reshape parts of their clothing or combine different pieces to keep their uniforms functional. Professional repairs by tailors or sutlers, who were civilian merchants following armies, were rare during campaigns because they were hard to access. So most of the patching and sewing was done by the soldiers themselves. Keeping uniforms in good shape was more than just appearance. It was about comfort, protection, and unit pride. A well-maintained uniform helped soldiers feel more confident and connected to their comrades. Repairing uniforms was a daily task, part of the routine of soldier life. It was a skill soldiers learned out of necessity, especially in long campaigns where supplies were limited. They knew that a patched uniform could mean the difference between staying comfortable and getting sick or injured. So in the field, soldiers used their sewing kits to mend tears, replace buttons, and patch holes, often relying on their own skills and whatever materials they had nearby. This simple act of fixing clothing kept them going through tough days and helped maintain their morale.